As terrible as Platinum End is overall, it did get very interesting much later before the ending, and presented a lot of ideas worth discussing. Yet, I cannot deny that I could not stand Mirai at first. He successfully became one of the worst protagonists I'd ever seen out of how annoyingly naive he is. There felt almost no point of him going to battle at times, since he wouldn't do anything anyways. I could feel Mukaido's pain as he tried desperately to make Mirai do something. Mirai's belief in pacifism is the problem. How did he expect to beat the god candidates like Metropolitan? His belief of non-violence and to try to negotiate with the heart of an opponent who is heartless is useless. This pacifism of his assumes that they can move their opponent and change their mind. Still, in order for that to work, the opponent needs to have a conscience. Metropolitan has none. It doesn't work that way. All Mirai is doing by being a naive pacifist is to allow his own slaughter. The irony here is that Mirai, by not killing these killers, allows them to continue their own killing. To a certain extent, Mirai is contributing here as part of the problem. The art of the series, at many times, looks lifeless and ugly. The fan service looks desperate at times. It's noticeably and annoyingly inconsistent. The fights try to be clever, but at many times come off as something out of Looney Tunes. One of the main examples is the way the cast try to take care of a world-ending virus. Sometimes the twist and planning ahead can be nice, as the characters try to outsmart each other. As the first half rolled out, I was cheering for Metropolitan because the main cast made themselves almost unbearably insufferable and how foolish they were. This reminds me of that terrible series Peach Girl where they made the cast so annoying and ignorant I wanted the antagonist to win. This series eventually gets better with the introduction of the Kenpachi ripoff Yoneda. He questions God about how people can be over-dependent on religion. I would agree with him that people should not place their entire well-being on religion. People should become strong based on their own feelings of confidence, resolve, and purpose in life. I can appreciate that he saved this series from becoming complete trash. Towards the end, the cast begins to finally move and come to some resolve. And then one of the most strangest endings occurred that is absolutely hated in the manga. This was a strange series, best forgotten and never Bartowus. You can say that this did not even come close to the author's previous success with Death Note. You can also say the directing in Death Note was incredible compared to the sad excuse of directing that occurred here. 25 out of 100. Thank you for listening.